Okay. Okay, hang on. Well, last night I figured out how to, oh, there we go. Live on Facebook. Okay. I found that by accident last night. Okay. I have no idea which Facebook it's going to be on, but here we go. Now I need to see myself. You know what? I hate it when I have to wait for 10 minutes while somebody figures out what they're doing. And yeah, here I am doing it. So I apologize, guys. We're just going to start. So thank you for joining me. And then I have Linda here with me. So we got the three of us. Somebody might be joining later. Hopefully, we'll see. If not, that's okay. We're good. We're a good group. So today is almost the end of the year. And before we start with the stuff I had planned, I'm going to do an oracle card reading. So I chose a card a little bit ago, so you didn't have to watch me shuffle. And the deck that I used was one of them that I do on my weekly ones, The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. And it's one of the decks that she uses for a lot of her trainings and stuff. So it's a really good one. And the card that I picked was Come to the Edge, except it was upside down. It was in protection. So I proofread this, and it's actually really good for tonight. So the essential meaning of Come to the Edge is courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. And in the protection message, fear is leading the way into places you don't need to go. Most of what you fear at the moment is an illusion stemming from an old belief that isn't even true. Now is a time for courage. You will not be lost at sea. You will not watch everyone else get what you want while you're left alone and unloved, or the drama of it all, the drama of it all. So false evidence appearing real is hovering over you. The more you dwell on fear, the more real it will become. Ask yourself, who in me is afraid? Love that part of you. Ask, is this true and real right now? The answer most likely is no. Give yourself a hug. It's okay to be scared. Courage must be summoned. In spite of your fear, even when you're not feeling confident, spirit will always catch you. And I really like that one because since we're ending what's going on this year and starting something new, a lot of times when we don't know what's going on, we are a little fearful, a little anxious. So I think it's a good way to start. So, Barbara, you are on the picture, I think. So I don't know why. Let me make sure. I've got speaker view. So your beautiful face might be here all day. All right. So we're here to reflect on what happened this year and what we want to release. Things that we don't longer need, no longer serve us. And they could be anything like thoughts, fears, jobs, relationships, anything that no longer serves us and doesn't serve our highest good. So before we do that, I wanted to share with you, up on my thing is a tree of life. I'm not going to take that down because it was broken when I got it, but Brent fixed it. He's very handy, but I love it because it's got the amethyst. But what I love about the tree of life, and here's a little baby one, is got the roots on the bottom, which is our connection to the earth, and also represents like our childhood, our safety, feeling grounded. And then the trunk as we grow, and then we've got all the little branches that are the different paths that we've taken during our life. And if you notice, none of them are completely straight as we're on our path to our enlightenment, to our highest good. We never usually go in a straight line. here we are on our path and something will stop us and turn us, and still it makes a beautiful tree. And ultimately we get up here at the end and we go back to visit with the divine until it's time to come back again. So I really love the tree of life now. It's one of my new favorite things. All right. So I'm going to do a little reading for the day from the Daily Word. And this is a little booklet that comes out from the Unity Church. And they have a little message for each day of the year. And this one, last year when we did it, the message was actually perfect for what we were doing on the proper day. This one didn't match, so I'm just doing a different one because it's better. So this one is called Release. I release the old and embrace the new. As I think of new beginnings, challenges I'd like to take on, or fresh endeavors I wish to try, I remember that releasing the old makes way for the new. I may feel called to clear out my physical space. If something I own has outlasted its utility, releasing it puts it back in circulation and gives me ample space to welcome the new. Sometimes a spiritual house cleaning is in order. I release thoughts, beliefs, and actions that no longer serve me. I open a space within my mind for new understanding and in my heart for divine inspiration. With a fresh outlook, I'm able to discern my spiritual guidance. Releasing the past is the first step towards creating the perfect future. And they have a little Bible verse, which is, truly I tell you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Matthew 18:18. So now it's time where you get to figure out what is it that you want to release. And I'm going to play some music. Do you guys have paper and pencil or paper and pen with you? Something you can write on? Okay, so I'm going to play some music. And as the music starts, I just want you to sit and just relax for a moment. And just going to breathe. You don't have to do any kind of special breathing, but just breathe and sort of notice your body. Notice if there's any tension anywhere. If there's any fears, they can show up somewhere in your body. A lot of times with many people, it's in your stomach, could be in your heart. If there's some stuff that we need to do for forgiveness or release some stuff there. So just notice if there's any tension in your body. Just close your eyes and just take in 3 breaths, in and out breaths at your own pace. And then after that, once you've done your breaths, just take your paper. And if you made them into small spaces, on each individual one, write something that it is that you want to release. And if you just have a sheet of paper, it's okay. You can just write it all on one sheet. Whatever works for you. And then when you're done writing, however many you need to write, just set them in front of you. And when you're done, you can just give me a quick wave so I know. You guys did that in unison very well. Very nice. We need more time. Okay. All right. Should I I don't know where the volume is, so we'll just turn it off. All right. Now, move this out of the way. So I'm gonna trip on that. Gonna move my computer real quick so you can see what we're doing here. I'm not sure if that's lined up, but can you see this bowl okay? Because I'm just seeing Barbara. Got a bowl with some crystals. And then I've got another bowl that has the things that I wrote on it earlier. And I've got some other crystals, got rose quartz, just some regular quartz, amethyst. Let's see. Pyrite, some citron, and I forgot what this one is. This is Tide or something. But they're all very nice to help you release things, to heal. So I like having those here. And then also, this is an essential oil called Arise. It's just a doTERRA thing, but it's for enlightening, helps our connection with spirit. So I'm going to put a little bit on myself to represent you guys. I'm going to give Linda a little bit. Smells a little bit like lemon. I love it. Oh, okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the papers that I had filled out for myself and light them. Well, I'm not going to light them on fire. Renee, last year, one of them went wild and we had a big flame. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. It might be entertaining, but it was a little nerve-wracking. So I have a little, not really a prayer, but a little saying before we do this. I'm going to do this for each one. I'll say it out loud the first time, and then the rest will just be in my head. Easily, gracefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. And we're just getting rid of all these. Good. Light my hand on fire there. Okay, Linda, you want to come? Okay, Linda's going to come now and do hers. Go for it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, I figured out myself. I'm good. I'm just here. We'll just set those in one file. Well, at least the words are okay. So now I have a paper that is for you guys. And the intention for this paper is all the things that you need to release are on here. So as I'm going to say the little saying, and then I'll light this on fire. And as I do that, then you can go ahead and just tear up your papers. So easily, gracefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. Ooh. Good thing there's no fire alarm in here. Okay. Okay, so now, oh, I forgot to tell you, save one piece of paper. Because now what we're going to do is think of one word that you want to symbolize for next year, whether it has to do with your home life or your work life or just anything in general, something that you want to represent next year. Peace, love, joy, anything. And just go ahead and write that on a paper. And sort of like with affirmations, you can make little sticky notes and put them all around with that word. One thing, you guys might have seen something like that, the little worry stones. You could just get your own little stone and write that word on it. And when you feel stressed or maybe out of balance with what that word represents, you know, you just rub your thumb on it to relieve stress. I'm going to show you these. Brent loves doing rock hunting, and we're just out in the desert and found a bunch of rocks, and he's tumbled them and made them nice and shiny and smooth. So you can go out and find your own stones and you can tumble them and make them shiny. Or like I even like these, I just found these, and you can just write the word right on there and it's already sort of smooth. Sorry, I might not have held that up enough. But you know, like these are the ones Brent found. I picked these out, and yeah, it's my own little stress reliever stone. Here's one that's really neat. I think it's got like lava or something in it. But yeah, you can go out and find your own stone, whatever you need to do. Oh. And anybody have any questions on anything? This one's sort of fast. So that is it. We released everything to put it out into the universe, whatever it is that you want. Don't start. Sometimes I'll think of the negative and then I end up getting it. I'll go, I don't want this, or I'll make a joke about something, and then it ends up being true when I really didn't want it to be true. So make sure everything that you're sending out into the universe is something that you actually want. Otherwise, you might be surprised and actually get it. So thank you for joining me. And I'm going to say namaste, even though recently during my yoga teacher training, they said namaste is not really a spiritual thing, but so many people say it is. It's either a greeting that they have in India, or the way I first learned it is the divine in me honors the divine in you. So I'm going to use it as that. So thank you. Namaste. And I will send you guys a link for this recording if you want to watch it again. You don't have to, because you can just enjoy the time that you spent here. I usually don't watch the videos again myself. It's like, why ruin the experience? I already had it. So let's talk soon, everybody. Renee, I would love to see you on Zoom. We can catch up. Barbara, I got to catch up with your arm and we'll be good. Thank you. See you guys.